Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Trilad from CZT Laura Liu. This is a fun one. And, all right. And it starts off with a triangle. The first one, you can make it big and pretty much centered wherever you want it. And of course, it does not have to be perfect. All right, so first one, then this is uh, going to be your new side, but we'll start the triangle at the bottom, is what I found. And you decide how far up you want to go, and of course, play with it. And yeah, and it's like it's one of those nothing matters. And then next one, okay, this is one new side, and like that. And you just keep going around. This is your new side. You make a new bottom, if you will, like that. And you just keep going around until you run into this. But you're not technically going to run into it. We're going to do something like this. And that's it. It's just great. And, this is one of those things where you play with, how far up. Like if I maybe started, say, halfway from, if I cut this distance in half, like I started here, then I could see where, I would have, maybe all of my subsequent triangles would be, bigger up to this point. This is going to be a really a fun one to play with. And then you can either just leave it as such or decorate it, turn it into a reticula. And so, I forgot what I shut my book. I had a reticula all picked out. It was like L3 or something like that from the Zentangle primer, and it has a bunch of there it is of different. That was the one that I had picked that I was going to use. It has a bunch of ideas on reticula, and they have them labeled so that way, and that's you kind of because they have columns and then numbers. Anyway, wait, here's looks like that. So, and again, that's the Zentangle primer book from Rick Roberts and Maria Thomas, the founders of Zentangle. All right, so I'm going to decorate this with oh yeah, it was kind of like a fescue. Oh, I'm going to make it fancy though. And I might fill those in, and then just repeating that throughout. So, and in that, as you could see in my very quick little put it underneath the camera, um, you could do anything that you want with this. In my example, I put straight lines and then did rounding at the end because I like the way that looks. So lots of opportunities for you to have fun with this. As they get smaller, though, it makes it more difficult. I think if I don't arch that so much. There we go. But lots of fun. And this, creates a really neat extra pattern, as it goes in and goes smaller. Um, this, sometime I'll have to do something on this book that I got when I was a kid. And Mom doesn't remember who gave it to me or anything. And it's by Rem Charlip. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. The book is called Arm in Arm. And it would have things like this, where just oodles of drawings where some, and it was a lot of whimsical little goofiness and things. But I would just look at this book and just stare at the things, because it would be like this, and it would be a picture inside a picture inside a picture inside a picture. And I don't know, something always fascinated me, yeah, with that. And there's a lot of Zentangle things that makes me remember that book. I still have my copy, which unfortunately I drew in, but I ended up buying one. But look it up. I know they have a newer version. I have an old version, vintage it would be, because apparently I'm vintage. Well, I am. So anyway, just a really neat pattern, and like I said, you could just shade it. In my version of the step out, I did one where I just shaded it, and what I did was, well, actually, I could do it on here, and I can do that, and even not fill these guys in yet. But any pattern you could do. Let me show you that, and I can fill those other things in later. So what I decided to do was, where is there it is, just to fill in some graphite on the one side, almost picturing like either, they're spread out like cards. But that was where my brain went with this, was just to put it on this one side. And if these were a little bit bigger, probably would be helpful. But, well, actually, I can just start where is that, and just bringing in the graphite a tad. So see how it's like creating a staircase, a circular staircase, like that. And then, you could. Well, actually, let me just do that. Let's do this. I didn't do that on my step out. Maybe I'll go back and adjust it. Let's see how this looks. Might as well be consistent, right? Sure, why not? Yeah, because that way that one isn't just stark sitting out there. On my step out, I put some graphite like here, like right in the inside, to make it look. That's like how I do floors. So anyway, but that looks neat. So there we go. What a fun tangle, and or reticula. Because like I said, I can see this one as a it's your string, essentially, and that's what a reticula kind of is. Um, it could be like a string. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, I hope that you'll be a subscriber to the channel. In the description section, you will find links to the step outs. I always do my own version, and then link to the originator of the tangle. And then below that are ways to connect with me if you would like. If you enjoy my goofy style, it doesn't change. we we have a lot of fun. I do classes twice weekly, and oh, we have so much fun. And we would love to have you join us. So there's information on my website about the classes that I do. I have a lot of them that are free, and I have some that are paid. And I also have a membership club. So if you really like the ones that you would pay for, and you want to support me in the free ones, because it helps everything. Um, then I have a membership club, which is kind of like an all access type of thing. For the online classes, I have some other things. These are just going to get filled in. I can't leave that little gap. There we go. I sort of left it. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. Where was I at? Um, anyway, yeah. So I have a membership club. So if you really like it, um, it's you get, like I said, basically all access. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was getting ready to say. I do have some other some other events that I'm planning to do, like an in person with a virtual um, option, and I think that those are going to be outside of this. And I haven't put that in there because we didn't think about this until fairly recently. So anyway, but check it out. Check us out for free, and come have fun with us, and then you can decide from there. Um, all right. So with that, oh, and if you happen to be on Facebook, I do have a link. We have a private Tangle Addicts group page, and we have a lot of fun there. There's a lot of amazing people, a lot of amazing Tangle Addicts there, and come and join us. There are like 3 questions to gain entry, just so you're aware. And I think that was the last thing I wanted to mention. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.